Hello my dear students, welcome to one more amazing session from Infinity Learn by Sri Chaitanya. This is Suresh, Faculty of Chemistry. आज हम चर्चा करने वाले हैं hydrocarbons in one shot. Maximum of alkanes and alkenes will be discussed here. So let's start, and I'm going to show you some previous year questions and some important models of the questions that you can encounter in the NEET examination. So welcome to the session, and before going for the session without any delay, I just want to show you two amazing promotional slides to you. Hello Yadav, and those who are online, please like this session and share with your friends and subscribe to Infinity Learn YouTube channel. And those who are online, you can discuss doubts with me and I'm going to reciprocate all your doubts. Hello Betu, how are you? Radhe Radhe. Okay. Wonderful, wonderful to see. Very good number of students. So before entering into this hydrocarbons, I just want to introduce you the score examination, India's largest scholarship exam. Okay, fine, you're fine. So why it is called India's largest scholarship examination? Because Sri Chaitanya Academy Infinity Learn is one of the unicorn in the educational system in India. We have millions of students with us, and we want to hunt for the great talent like you. So for that we are conducting this scholarship examination. You will be having an opportunity to test yourself where you are, and we are also giving very great goodies to you. So 2.5 crore cash rewards, and hi Yadav, and 350 crore worth of scholarships that you encounter. Some courses are there. And exciting gadgets like laptops and tablets will be given to you. And also, have you ever dreamed to go to NASA, United States of America? Yes, those deserved students. We are going to take you to USA. And why not here? Just one or more than one goodies you can get it by attempting this core examination. And while it, click the link that is available in the description box, and you can just enroll yourself and you can do this. And all the best. Registrations are open. All the best for a score examination. And I want to give you a short detail about the score examination. It will be conducted twice, September 28th, October 12th. So 2 dates it is conducted. For September 28th, registrations open till September 26th. For October 12th, the registrations open up to October 10th, and you can write online and you can write offline. You want to write offline, you go to nearest Sri Chaitanya Academy branch and you can enroll yourself there itself. And you may be a student of Sri Chaitanya and Infinity Learn, and you may be related to some other government or private institution. Still you are eligible to write this, and this test is conducted for grade 3, 11 and grade 3 to grade 11. So depending upon the slab, you are going to conduct an examination. So while it, and all the best for your score examination. Get ready for exploring bright talents like you, Yadav and Betu. And one more important thing that is NEET test series. So NEET test series, the ultimate key to NEET success. You are all here for preparing for NEET examination, bacho. So this NEET examination, you ask any one of your seniors or the toppers, they did a lot of hard work like you, but उसमें क्या फर्क पड़ता? Yes, they did assessment. If you are preparing for any examination, it is important to know where exactly you stand and what is your improvement areas and what is your strength. For that, you need a proper assessment platform that is given by Infinity Learn by Sri Chaitanya NEET test series. And this test series is designed separately for grade 11, grade 12 and the repeaters. And this is prepared by eminent expert faculty from the assessment team, created by top NEET faculty, and also it is based on latest NTA examination pattern. So ताकि आपको मिलेगा, it gives a real-time simulation for the real-time test taking experience. Bachcho, it's very important. And when you write the real-time NEET examination, you will be understanding where exactly you see the same model of questions you are going to see. So while it, in the description box link is there, in the pinned messages link is there, you can just click it and explore this and if you are interested you can purchase it. हाँ और एक चीज़ है, when you want to purchase you just apply YouTube 30 of coupon code ताकि आपको मिलेगा 30% flat discount. Okay, mine is over, promotions are over. Let us go into the hydrocarbons. In the hydrocarbons you study the alkane, alkene and alkyne. So maximum, let's start a short recapture about alkane and alkene will be given, and also some questions we are going to discuss. So take a pen and paper and do along with me so that you are going to understand what exactly you need to do, right? So one thumbs up, Betu and Yadav, one thumbs up and fire emojis so that we can start the class. And those who are online, please like the session and share with your friends and subscribe to Infinity Land NEET YouTube channel. In this preparation of alkanes, you have various methods of preparation of alkanes. So first one is hydrogenation. The hydrogenation gives any alkene or alkyne. When you add hydrogen and platinum or palladium or nickel, you are going to get an alkane, and this reaction is known as 𝒑𝒑𝒐𝒓𝒕𝒖𝒏𝒊𝒕 and Sanderson reaction. So this is very important reaction, hydrogenation reaction. You just see this is an alkene, and if you add H2 and PT, you are going to get an alkane. That's it. It could be alkyne as well. It is uncontrolled and exhausts to hydrogenation. The other one from alkyl halide. You take alkyl halide, you just undergo hydrogenation, reduction I want to say. You are going to replace the hydrogen. You have to replace this halogen with hydrogen. So the reactivity, alkyl iodide is more reactive than alkyl bromide is more reactive than chloride and then fluoride. उसमें ये रिडक्शन करने के लिए कौन सा रिएजेंट आप इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं? टेक्स्ट बुक में सिर्फ एक ही रिएक्शन आपको दिया जाएगा, लेकिन you can use so many reagents. I just want to list out here. You can use zinc and HCl, you can use zinc and acetic acid CH3COOH, you can use SnHCl, you can use sodium in ethyl alcohol, what not. Many reducing agents like lithium, aluminum hydride you can use, sodium borohydride you can use, TPH, triphenyl tin hydride is used here. So many reagents can be used for this reduction process. Anything you can do it, okay? And I just want to use any one of these, and alkyl halide will be converted into, so this is a chlorocyclohexane. When you use a zinc and HCl, you are going to see hexane. So this is simple reduction reaction. अच्छा बेटा, clear? Any doubt? अगर कुछ डाउट है ना तो आप पूछना जल्दी. And moving ahead, the third one is going to be Wurtz reaction. This is very important reaction, students. In the Wurtz reaction, when alkyl halide is treated with sodium metal in dry ether, you are going to get higher alkane, and this is a coupling reaction. So by using this, alkyl iodide is more reactive than alkyl bromide is more reactive than alkyl chloride, and alkyl fluoride कभी इस्तेमाल ना करना. alkyl जब भी फ्लोरीन आता है ना, इसका रिएक्टिविटी रिएक्शन प्रोसीजर बिल्कुल अलग दिखता है, हमेशा ख्याल में रखो. And rate of this alkyl halide reactivity is going to be primary alkyl halide is more reactive than secondary alkyl is more reactive than tertiary alkyl halide, and it could be intermolecular Wurtz reaction or intramolecular Wurtz reaction. उसमें limitations क्या है? Methane cannot be prepared, and odd number carbon containing alkanes cannot be prepared, because when odd number you want to prepare, so let us say you want to prepare propane, methyl chloride ethyl chloride कर सकते हैं ना, but mixture में ethane propane butane मिलेगा. So the mixture of alkanes is very difficult to separate. So we don't prefer to use the Wurtz reaction for preparation of alkanes containing odd number carbons. Only symmetrical alkanes can be prepared. So when you read a particular reaction, you understand what the question can be given, or blindly you never read the reaction as it is. Are you getting or not? Clear? Now I just want to say what could be the reaction here. So you are going to see when sodium metal in the dry ether, THF is a dry ether, you are going to get an alkane like this. So in the NEET examination, bachcho, you will be given a product and you have to identify what could be the reactant. That's very important. और एक चीज है बेटा, you will be given a very famous question. You will be given a cyclobutane, here it is a chlorine and here it is a bromine. If it is reacted with sodium metal in tetrahydrofuran, one equivalent इस्तेमाल किया. So ताकि इसका मिलेगा, so let it be. I don't want to confuse you. So alkyl bromide is more reactive than alkyl chloride. That is the reason why this is going to be forming a product like this. So this is a Wurtz reaction product. Are you getting or not? Yadav and Betu? Very good. Now some questions I made it and I'll tell you how to solve these questions. Let us say preparation of alkane and still decarboxylation is there. What is the meaning of decarboxylation? Removal of carboxylic group is called decarboxylation. When sodium salt of a carboxylic acid or carboxylic acid is heated with sodium hydroxide and calcium oxide, that mixture is called as soda lime and you are going to get an alkane. So this reaction is called as a decarboxylation. Removal of the carboxylic group is called as a decarboxylation, bachcho. So when you remove carbon dioxide, it is in the form of sodium carbonate or carbon dioxide, let it be anything. And मान के चलो इसमें n नंबर कार्बन होगा तो प्रोडक्ट में n-1 नंबर कार्बन एटम मिलेगा. एक नंबर कार्बन एटम कम आना पड़ता है बेटा. And this is a conversion state where you can see the carbon number should be decreased by 1 unit. So this is what is called as a decarboxylation reaction, where calcium oxide is used as a dehydrating agent. So you are learning the impact of the chemical reaction. I am not just showing the chemical reaction, I am reading the chemical reaction. Bachcho, I am telling you, learn these chemical reactions along with me so that you will be getting how to apply these chemical reactions. And Kolb's electrolysis, when the aqueous salt of the carboxylic acid is electrolyzed in the aqueous media, you are going to get the alkane at anode. Alkane and carbon dioxide is formed at anode and hydrogen is formed at cathode. And you know, in this, methane cannot be prepared by this method. Methane cannot be prepared by this method. Okay? And these are all removal. This is also decarboxylation reaction, beta. And this is very, very important and it is connected to decarboxylation and Kolb's electrolysis connected to carboxylic acid chapter. And you see one more, and physical properties. So physical properties, you see here, alkanes boiling point is directly proportional to the melting point. You know, carbon 1 to carbon 4 are gases, carbon 5 to carbon 17 are liquids, and carbon 17 onwards they are going to be waxy solids. And a density of the alkane is always directly proportional to the molecular weight, and the density cannot be greater than 1.9 gram per milliliter. That is the reason why alkanes always float on the water. Alkanes always float on the water. Right? That's very important. That's very, very important. Why alkanes float on the water? People say it is having a chair structure and a boat structure. Galat baat hai, iska density always is less than water. That's the reason why any alkane, with respect of the molecular weight, it float on the water. Fine. Betu, you are not asking any doubts. Yadav? So we are here to learn the things, and once you learn a simple reaction or a simple property, how to apply this, I am going to give some questions based on that. Okay, let us see. So boiling point molecular weight is directly proportional. This is the case. So rule 1, boiling point is directly proportional to the molecular weight. Rule 2, if molecular weight is same, so boiling point inversely proportional to the branching. That is the reason why you see N-pentane, isopentane, neopentane. Boiling point is going to be decreased when the branching is increased, right? And talking about here solubility, so alkanes are highly non-polar. They don't have any polarity, so that they are not soluble in any polar solvents. They are soluble in non-polar solvents. Of course, alkanes themselves are a solvents, like N-hexane is used as a extensive solvent in the organic chemistry. Bachcho, talking about chemical properties, because of this carbon is completely saturated. Okay, so sp3 it is saturated, so it is highly stable. They are the reason why they are said to be paraffins. Alkanes are said to be paraffins. Para means less affinity. Okay, now they are going to undergo halogenation. They are going to show by this free radical halogenation. When you see alkane, this is alkane. When halogen is added, one halogen is replaced by with one hydrogen. So here I just want to tell you one important thing. So the reactivity of halogens, fluorine is greater than bromine is greater than iodine. So this is a free radical substitution reaction. One hydrogen is replaced by one halogen. Okay, so reactivity of hydrogen का मतलब क्या? So reactivity of hydrogen, it is going to be benzyl hydrogen is more reactive than allyl hydrogen, is more reactive than tertiary hydrogen, secondary hydrogen and primary hydrogen. So this is the order of reactivity. जब आप क्वेश्चन निकालना चाहते हो, so you have to follow the reactivity order. So ताकि आपको मिलेगा कौन सा मेजर होगा, कौन सा माइनर होगा. This is very very important, and this follows free radical substitution reaction. Free radical substitution reaction, which has initiation, propagation and termination reaction. Okay, this is very important, and you will be asked monochloro NEET examination में आपका ये इक्वेशन का हिसाब से आपका पूछा जाएगा आपको मोनोक्लोरो डेरिवेटिव्स कितना होगा, कौन सा होगा, आप निकालना पड़ता है. आर यू गेटिंग अ नोट बेटो? दैट्स गुड. इज माय वॉइस इज ऑडिबल? So those who are online, please like the session. Now let us see. This is a 2-methyl. You can see this is your 2-methyl butane on monochlorination in the presence of sunlight. So in the presence of sunlight, what are the products? You can see what are the products. So I am going to show you 4 structural isomers. In this 4 structural isomers, I would get the chlorine over here, I would get the chlorine over here, I would get the chlorine over here, I would get the chlorine over here. In these 4 structural isomers, I can find some are optically active. I could say this is optically active. So including stereo, only structural, going to get 4 products including stereo. He is going to get 4 plus 2 is equal to 6 products. So NEET examination, the question inside is going to be like this, mind it. So this is the pair of enantiomers plus or minus milega. This is the pair of enantiomers plus or minus milega. So pair of enantiomers will have the same physical properties. ताकि इसका when you go with these four products, they differ in the boiling point. ताकि आपका four different fractions are found in the fractional distillation. That is very, very important. Subject is simple and its application and impact is going to be so generous, and that is you have to train yourself for your NEET examination. And don't never feel that okay koi problem nahi betu, koi problem, no problem. Okay, when you prepare for NEET examination, the difference between the student who joined in the medical college, the student who defeated in the NEET examination, who lost in the NEET examination, so that makes the difference. You have to logically think beta and you do it. समझ में आ रही है क्या? So आगे बढ़ो. So it is going to be one more. Yeah. So I just want to say fluorine is more reactive, less selective. Chlorine is less reactive, more selective. Bromine is very less reactive and it is going to be more selective. Iodine is reversible, slow. So iodine is going to be reversible and slow. It is going to be reversible, I would like to say. All these reactions you see, reversible and slow. Again these reactions you are going to see haloalkanes and haloarenes. Students, you may say that organic chemistry is going to be used. No. The organic chemistry is going to be, it has its own boundaries. Sometimes you see the reaction, the same reaction you are going to see in some other chapter. So that is, you have to link here and there. Those who are online, please click the like button so that when I see like number increase in a session का energy भी बढ़ जाता है बेटा. ठीक है, आगे बढ़ना थोड़ा सा. So chemical properties of alkane for iodination, you see you have to use this process is reversible. मैं आपको बोलना चाहता हूँ ताकि ये reaction आगे बढ़ने के लिए आप HA consume करना, so that it is a reducing agent. So I invite some oxidizing agent to enter into the reaction mixture. So I can use HiO3, I can use HNO3, so that what happens, HiO3 is going to make iodine, so that reaction favors in the forward direction. If I use HNO3 and HiO3 are oxidizing agents, so these oxidizing agents are going to remove this HI ताकि reaction हमेशा आगे बढ़ने का कोशिश करता है बेटा. ठीक है? So like that you can learn these reactions so and here isomerization, a long chain hydrocarbon when it is treated with anhydrous AlCl3 in HCl, you are going to get its branched isomer. This process is called isomerization. And you see aromatization, you see here it is a long chain hydrocarbon when it is heated in the presence of Cr2O3 or vanadium pentoxide. You heat it, you are going to get cyclization followed by aromatization. So this is aromatic ring. Always 6-membered ring is stable. That's the reason why you are going to form the benzene and its benzene derivatives. So this is N-hexane. So you are going to get a benzene over here. Okay, I just want to say, Betu, I am expecting you to give the answer if it is like this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is heptane, N-heptane, normal heptane when it is heated with Cr2O3, and what is the product? I am expecting an answer from you. Bacho, jaldi, expecting an answer. Yadav, so this is a live interactive session. So you have to interact with me and tell the answer, solve the questions along with me. जो भी गलती होने दो, So I don't mind, I'm going to correct it and I'll make it clear. You should have the clear picture, right? Okay, come on, jaldi. So you are going to say you will get benzene pakka and it is going to get a toluene. You are going to get a toluene, right? If any XX carbons are there, it will become a branch. Okay? Now, chemical properties of alkane, controlled oxidation. So when any hydrocarbon, when any hydrocarbon is there, so CnH2n, let us say it is going to be CXHY, it is going to be CXHY, so it is going to be CXHY, CXHY. You are going to react with what? Oxygen gives rise carbon dioxide and water. I am going to show you the balanced equation that you can use in the iodometry as well. So methane oxidized in the presence of copper gives rise to methyl alcohol. This is a complete oxidation, this is controlled oxidation. And you say methane oxidized MO2O3 molybdenum trioxide gives rise formaldehyde. And you can say ethane oxidized manganese acetate gives rise acetic acid. So these are all various oxidation process. When it is treated with KMnO4, tertiary hydrogen is going to give its corresponding alcohol. Dear, so if these are all oxidation reactions where catalyst changes, product is going to be changed. Catalyst changes, product is going to be changed. Are you getting or not clear? Any doubt? Catalyst is changed, product is going to be changed. And based on this catalyst specific reactions, keep in your mind NEET examination, definitely there is a chance of getting a question. Fine? Moving ahead, combustion. So CXHY is general hydrocarbon. मान के चलो ये alkene हो सकता है, alkane हो सकता है, alkyne भी हो सकता है. It is going to react X plus Y by 5 O2 gives rise X moles of CO2, Y by 2 moles of H2O, and this reaction is going to be highly exothermic. Therefore, we use alkanes or hydrocarbons as a fuel. You have a bike, petrol is a fuel, it is an alkane. Car, you have a diesel, is a fuel, hydrocarbon, right? And everybody, I strongly recommend, I will rewrite this equation CXHY plus X plus Y by 2 moles of oxygen gives rise X moles of CO2 and Y by 2 moles of H2O. So this reaction is super important. This reaction is super important in calculating stoichiometry numericals also. So the amount of carbon dioxide will be given, so that percentage of carbon you can find it out. The amount of water will be given, you can find out the percentage of hydrogen as well. So that percentage of carbon, percentage of hydrogen पकड़ के empirical formula आप निकाल सकते हैं. So that you are going to get molecular formula from the empirical formula. How we are connected to one chapter to another chapter. That versatility you have to develop in order to get the best score in the NEET examination, bachcho. So writing NEET examination is not at all a toughest job. On the YouTube channel, we are Infinity Learn faculties, team of the eminent faculties are giving the best out of the preparation for your NEET examination. So you feel that, अरे YouTube में जो lessons चल रहे हैं ना, if you follow these YouTube lessons, you may be a question like, can we clear NEET examination? The answer from my side is, yes, you can clear NEET examination by this YouTube channel sessions. अरे you can be a topper as well. आप सही सुना. Not only you clear NEET examination, but also you can be a topper as well. Because in these sessions we are giving not colorful kind of things, we are giving genuine subject, and we are teaching in such a way that you follow this, and definitely the concepts that you solve for the NEET examination will be the same. And it is proved in the last couple of years. I personally monitored those students who are online on a regular basis, and they cleared the NEET examination. Here in this live session, I can say Betu is the student. You can see her name in the chat box. She is regularly attending the class. So every time, every period, I note the students who are regularly coming to the classes. And when it comes to the correlate with the results also, those students successfully completed their NEET examination. They are entering into the dream medical college. All the best, my dear students. Those who are online, please like the session. Betu, how are you preparing for exam? How are you preparing for exam? Okay, combustion is over. Reaction with steam. Steam reformation. When methane react with water at high temperature, you're going to see CO and H2. So this is called steam reformation, where mixture of carbon monoxide and hydrogen, the mixture is called as a water gas, and it is a very, very extensively used fuel in industries. Okay, so mixture of CO and H2 with respect of any source is called as a water gas, and it is a cheap, highly efficient fuel that is used in industries. है ना? Right. So moving ahead, pyrolysis. Pyrolysis means you all know what India and international crisis is going on. So India purchasing crude oil from Russia, and this crude oil we are purchasing Russia is not happy with United States. So United States declared a trade war. Some war kind of things are happening between US and India. So that is an international affairs, which is immaterial for NEET. So my context is here to discuss about the pyrolysis. What we are going to do once you purchase a crude oil from Russia or any source. Crude oil means it is a long chain hydrocarbon. So जो long chain hydrocarbon है ना, ये pyrolysis करके cracking करके छोटा छोटा टुकड़ा बना सकते हैं. Good preparation is going on. Thank you very much. God bless you, Betu. And these fragments, you see 𝑐6H14 N-hexane, it is subjected to heat 773 Kelvin. So pyrolysis happens. So fragment of small alkane and alkenes are formed. So these fragments are subjected for a fractional distillation and separated as a gases, liquids, and the other fragments. So you can say domestic liquid petroleum gas, petrol, kerosene, aviation fluid, diesel, and lubes, everything you get it from the pyrolysis. So the pyrolysis is the technique we use in the petrochemical refineries, bachcho. This is a very important thing. And I have some questions. फिलहाल हम क्या किया, कुछ questions, कुछ topics and कुछ reactions देखा. And I just want to check how we understand and how it is asked in the NEET examination. I want this question, and you have to answer. And the alkane which cannot be prepared by Wurtz reaction. Yes, that's it. I want the answer. Those students who are online, come on, tell me. So I don't want to give a much localized and descriptive oriented explanation for each and every reaction. So NEET examination answer supposed to be crystal clear, crisp and clear, and you should have the precision and accuracy, and time is ahista ahista maintain kar sakte hain. The correct option is ये बेतु. So ethane which cannot be, देखो cannot be negative sense में दिया. So आप अगर ईथेन प्रिपेयर करना चाहता हूं, मिथाइल क्लोराइड देखो, मिथाइल क्लोराइड when it is Wurtz reaction में सोडियम मेटल इन ड्राई ईथर, you are going to get CH3 and you are going to prepare this ethane कर सकते हैं ना, ethane कर सकते हैं ना, थोड़ा सा time. Okay, you want to say Betu, correct option is 4, neopentane. Yes, neopentane you want to say. So this is your neopentane. In this neopentane, the structure is like this. I want to say this cannot be prepared ताकि इसका answer 4 होगा. Yes, it is correct. Betu, you did it well. And you see, the Wurtz reaction, you cannot prepare methane. You cannot use for odd number carbons, and you cannot use unsymmetrical alkanes, and you cannot use neo groups like neopentane. So you cannot use for any of these things. Betu, your answer is correct. Now I have one more. Wurtz reaction of methyl iodide yields organic compound X. Which one of the following also yields X? So I want the answer. So one equation is linked to another equation. Jaldi, I am expecting answer from you guys. Jaldi. Now, I would say when CHCl3 chloroform in Ag powder, you are going to get CH triple bond CH and C2H5Cl, C2H5O Na, Williamson ether synthesis. So you are going to get C2H5 diethyl ether and you are going to get C2H6 lithium aluminum hydride alkyl halide, and you are going to see, hi Deepika Naidu, how are you, and you are going to see ethyl chloride, so C2H5MgCl. Now these are the actual products. Wurtz reaction of methyl iodide Wurtz reaction में क्या होगा? So sodium, you are going to get CH3 and CH3 ethane. Okay, so the answer is going to be 2. Got it? The answer is going to be 2. Deepika Naidu, hope you understand. So the answer for this question is going to be option 2. So आज का questions, you see the thumbnail, hydrocarbons, one shot for NEET. So let it be a half shot today. So अगले क्लास में part 2 भी कर सकते हैं. अभी मान के चलो पार्ट 1 होगा एंड अगले आपको पार्ट 2 आना है. ओके, सो दीपिका नायडू एक्सपेक्टिंग दोज हु आर ऑनलाइन गिव द आंसर्स कंटिन्यूअसली विथ अस. सो वन मोर क्वेश्चन. Yeah, good afternoon Deepika Naidu. Sodium salt of X is heated in soda lime to give us ethane. X is simple trick. So soda lime में NaOH CaO and heat it, you are going to get a C2H6. उसमें 2 नंबर कार्बन है ना, सो इसका कार्बन एटम C3 होना चाहिए. So that you are going to see CH3 CH2 COOH. Propanic acid, 3 carbons, propanic acid. My answer for this question is going to be 3. Okay, right, correct option is 3. That's perfect. Very good. Those who are online, please like the session. So और एक क्वेश्चन करने का तैयार है आप? So a NEET कोचिंग चल रही है YouTube स्टूडियो से. Here you all attend these classes without any disturbance or any discontinuity. Take a pen and paper and solve along with us. So not only lecture delivery but also practice is going in the session, right? So this is very important. और एक क्वेश्चंस आपको देना चाहता हूँ. So which of the following is not prepared by Kolb's electrolysis process? So recall what are the subject topics I have given to you. Bachcho. Expecting an answer. Bachcho, jaldi. By Kolb's electrolysis, you cannot prepare methane. You cannot prepare methane. Why? Because Kolb's electrolysis is a coupling reaction. So two has to be joined. Betu? Yes, methane cannot be prepared. My answer for this question is, I am agreeing with Betu. That's perfect. Or a question hai, which of the following hydrocarbon is not formed when Wood's reaction takes place between ethyl iodide and a propyl iodide? अब करके दिखाना. Ethyl iodide and propyl iodide. So what happens when ethyl iodide is there? This is your ethyl iodide and this is your propyl iodide. When this undergo Wood's reaction, so ethyl iodide बीच में एक नया प्रोडक्ट फॉर्म करेंगे CH3 and CH2 and CH2 and CH3. So for your understanding, I want to write the color code. Right? Butane can be prepared. और एक चीज़ है, I can write CH3, CH2, CH2 and CH2, CH2 and CH3, and there should be a N-hexane can be followed, and you can see CH3 and CH2, CH2 and CH2 and CH3, and there is N-butane, N-hexane, N-pentane. So what are the names? N-butane, N-hexane, N-pentane. Bachcho, here I want to say one thing. Whenever you are attending a question for the NEET examination, it cost one correct answer cost 4 plus 4 marks. So focus on there. So if once you are confident and meticulously answer it is important. If you are not confident, and you can push the question at anywhere, once you know the answer, give the answer in a meticulous way. So analyze it. Butane is formed na? Yes, butane is formed. Propane is formed na? No. Pentane is formed. Hexane is formed. So I want to say propane cannot be formed. So which of the following hydrocarbon is not formed? You understand? Everything is explained here. So it is very, very important. And get ready for the one more question, bachcho. Get ready for the one more question. Any doubt? So Betu is given option 2 and I am going to express your option is correct. All the questions so far you did is correct. So those students, come on. If you have any doubt, which of the following has the highest boiling point? I already mentioned how to identify the boiling point. So the boiling point, rule number one, boiling point is directly proportional to the molecular weight. And rule number 2, if molecular weight is same, then boiling point inversely proportional to the branching. boiling point inversely proportional to the branching. So that I just want to say here isobutane, isopentane, n-pentane, n-butane. My answer for this question is going to be n-pentane is having the highest boiling point. Answer is 3, Betu, correct. So based on these physical properties of alkanes, generally students are going to just see the alkane chapter as underrated chapter, but you are going to get a very good and simple one question from alkane. So it is very important. Let us make this hydrocarbon in one shot. Let us make 2 shot, okay, and 3 shot doesn't matter. I am going to extend the sessions for hydrocarbons, because hydrocarbon is going to be a junction where you can see the conversion of the following all the functional groups from hydrocarbons. Alkane, alkene and benzene are very important, okay. And let us see here one more. So the most volatile compound is, Betu, the most volatile compound is, expecting an answer, expecting an answer. So the meaning of the most volatile मतलब कि हम boiling point कम से कम होना चाहिए. Which of the following has the least boiling point? So 2,2-dimethyl propane, this is your propane. So 2,2-dimethyl propane. And isobutane, this is isobutane. And n-pentane, this is your n-pentane. And trimethyl butane दोनों एक ही है. So it has more branching, low boiling point. Low boiling point is most volatile. Most volatile. So the correct answer for this question is going to be 1 is the answer for this question. Bachcho. So yes, hide. What is that? I don't understand. Okay, moving ahead, bachcho. Any doubt? And we already completed this. Yeah. What is the answer for this question? Thodi confusing होती. Okay, I want the answer for this question, बच्चों. Expecting. No confusion. You tell me. Sodium propionate. What is the sodium propionate? CH3, CH2, COONA. This is sodium propionate. When it is heated with sodium hydroxide plus calcium oxide. So what happened? I am going to get it here. सोडियम कार्बोनेट चलेगा Na2CO3. सो दैट ये जो हाइड्रोजन है ना आपको दिख रहे हैं ना, ये हाइड्रोजन यहाँ आके यू आर गोइंग टू गेट CH3 and CH3 ethane. You got ethane. Option for this question is going to be ethane. That's good. Option is going to be B for this question, right? So students, solve along with me. I am here to create some confidence. I am here to make you to write well your NEET examination, and I am here to push you into your dream medical college. So we are doing very sincerely from our side. So I request my students, you please do the same from your end. Take a pen and paper and solve along with me. Please like the session. Those who are online, please like the session. So please. And I want to give you one more question here. So which of the following reaction can be employed for getting unsymmetrical alkane by a good yield? Unsymmetrical alkane by good yield. That is none other than Corey-House synthesis. Dialkyl lithium cuprate, you are going to react with alkyl halide, you are going to get R and R dash. It is an alkane. And you know this alkane supposed to be primary alkyl halide, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं. सेकेंडरी अल्काइल हैलाइड कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं. टर्शियरी अल्काइल हैलाइड नहीं होगा, क्योंकि दिस रिएक्शन इज गोइंग टू बी बाइमॉलिक्यूलर सब्स्टिट्यूशन न्यूक्लियोफिलिक रिएक्शन. Bimolecular nucleophilic substitution reaction. So tertiary alkyl halides do not undergo nucleophilic substitution reactions. So moving ahead, one more question, bachcho. So the answer for this is going to be Corey-House synthesis. Learn and explore. Learn and explore. So or a question, sodium propionate decarboxylation is already given. Okay, it is already completed. Yes, this is the question. Answer the question. Answer the question. So N-heptane, when heated to a temperature about 800 Kelvin under high pressure in the presence of Cr2O3 or Al2O3 catalyst. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. N-heptane. It is N-heptane. When it is heated Cr2O3 or Al2O3, you are going to see 6-membered ring is always stable, I said. So methyl benzene, toluene. So the product that is going to form is a toluene. Answer is going to be C, is the correct answer. Beto? That's fine. Now, number of isomers which can be theoretically obtained, monochlorination of 2-methyl-butane. 2-methyl-butane, monochlorination का product. So आज का class है hydrocarbons. So most important questions. Everything is shown here. So 2-methyl-butane. How to write this 2-methyl-butane? So this is your 2-methyl-butane. So on monochlorination in the presence of UV, you are going to get different products like this. You are going to get different products like this. Here, I can get a chlorine over here. I can get a chlorine over here. I can get a chlorine over here. I can get a chlorine. So total 4 structural isomers I am going to get it. Including stereo, मैं आपको दिखा दिया. So answer for this question is 4 or D. Betu is doing good. Betu is doing good, except one question you confused there. Okay. So moving ahead. और एक question है ना, उसमें stereo कितना आएगा? Stereo optical isomers कितना आएगा? 2. Who are they? They are going to see this is optically active, and you are going to see this is optically active, right? Right? Fine. Now moving ahead, which of the following reaction can be employed for preparing unsymmetric? Yeah, you already completed this. Yes, it is also completed. This is also completed. Yes, it is going to be a super awesome question. Propane is obtained from propane by which of the following? What is the name of the reaction? What is the name of the reaction? Ecstasy. Who is that? So something you are typing in what language? I don't understand. Is it a machine language? Is it a machine language or code language? Okay, dear children, Betu do, yeah, exactly. Propane from propane CH3 and CH double bond CH2, catalytic hydrogenation in the presence of palladium, you are going to get CH3, CH2 and CH3. So this reaction is called as a catalytic hydrogenation. Answer is going to be D, and this reaction is known as Sabatier-Sanderson reaction. Sabatier-Sanderson reaction. Ecstasy, what language is that? I still don't understand. So this class is all about the NEET examination preparation. I am expect only chemistry related, subject related charting is permitted in the class. Okay, बच्चों कोई बात नहीं. And those who are online, please like the session. And I want to ask you one more question. Alkyl halide react with dialkyl copper reagents gives. It is going to be alkane. This reaction is known as a Core-House synthesis. So you have preparation of alkane, various methods, but Core-House synthesis is the one of the best method for preparation, the best method for preparation of alkane. You can prepare branched, unbranched, even number, odd number, all these things. And Core and House, and along with Grignard reagent, given Nobel Prize for his catalytic reactions, organometallics. When will the class end? I am little tired today. Okay, I am going to end in the next 3-4 minutes, Betu. No problem. So, half the day you already tired. Why so? We still have a class till up to, I continue classes like various sessions like this, and this session is going to be completed in next a couple of minutes, but I continue other sessions till night 10 o'clock. So I strongly recommend my students, keep your health in a good condition, be energetic, stay calm, do kind of yoga kind of things, and minimum physical exercise, and eat good food. So these are all the things which you need for the NEET preparation. So how to do better in the NEET examination? So a NEET examination 3 घंटा एग्जामिनेशन में ये अच्छा तरफ लिखने के लिए आपका ये बॉडी फिटनेस भी इम्पॉर्टेंट है बेटो. Yes, thank you. And let us see one more question. Yes, this is the question I just want to give you to give. It is halocyclobutane. So 1 bromo 3 chlorocyclobutane, when it is reacted with sodium in dioxane, so this is a ether. The product that you are going to see, alkyl bromide. Alkyl bromide is more reactive than alkyl chloride, therefore bromine is going to be reacted. So what happens, you see here, bromine and chlorine and bromine, and it is chlorine, and in the sodium. So what happened here, you are going to see NABR as a result of this. You will see the product like this, Cl and Cl. So I want to say option A is going to be the correct answer for this question. Okay, dear children, like this you will be having so many hundreds of questions. So as the time is being exhausted, I would like to stop the session right now here. We will be having the hydrocarbon sessions and part 1 and part 2 in the further upcoming sessions. Okay? So as the time is exhausted, I will stop here, and I hope you enjoyed today's class. Please like the session, share with your friends, and subscribe to Infinity Lane NEET YouTube channel. And if you have still doubts, you watch the recording and you can ask a doubt in the comment box so I can answer this. Okay, thank you. I am done from my side. Signing off, Suresh, Faculty of Chemistry. Thank you. Bye-bye.